Church family, Pastor Jermaine here. I hope you are doing well. I am back from vacation. I got back to work on Monday, and it has been quite busy since there has been quite a bit to catch up on. So, I wanted to give you an update as to what's been taking place with some of the projects we've been talking about. I want to start, first of all, with the AV department. Now, we've been talking about revamping our system for quite some time. We had put some funds into that AV system, and we're at a point now where we really have to take things apart, and unfortunately, that's going to affect you somewhat. We had to make the difficult decision that the current system that we have has not been working well. It's failed a couple times already, and we were having a discussion, myself and the AV staff, whether we wanted to fix the old system and have it working still, or just take it apart and install the new system. And so we're going through that process right now. We've decided that it would be best in terms of effort and resources to take apart the old system and start putting in the new system. Now that means that we are not going to have a live stream for some time. My hope is that we'll be able to get this done before the end of July. I think we should be able to get that done before then. So just bear with us for a brief moment. We are not going to be having a live stream here, but we are preparing for something better. So when things are revamped and revived, I hope that you can see the difference. Now, we've already started the process. We've cleared out the AV room. We've put in some new materials in there already. So it's looking a lot better, but we are not quite there yet. We still have to replace cameras. We still have to run wiring. And we had a lot of cleaning up to do. And I am amazed at the brilliance and the skills of our AV team, because they've been able to make the system work for many, many years. And we're grateful that God has provided the resources for us to improve these things. But praise God for the fact that we've had so many skilled people over the years that has made this system what it is. People like Dan Birch and the Porters, both Amy and Kevin, and there are many others that I could list, including Brian and so on and so forth. But I just want to say publicly thank you to all of you who have worked on our system to make this thing go for as long as it did. So we are now in the process of replacing those things. So please bear with us. We will not be having a live stream, but we do encourage you to join us in the building. Tomorrow I'll be here at church. I'm going to be preaching. The sermon title is The Master of Dreams. We're going to be talking about Joseph. Now, that is actually connected to our VBS program that has been going as well this week. And I had the privilege of being Joseph for the kids and telling them the story of Joseph. And we've had a blast. And the VBS staff, they've been just doing a wonderful job as well. The next thing that I want to mention to you is our building improvement project. Now, we've talked about the kitchen, we talked about the gymnasium, and we've talked about the playground. Now, all those things are still going on. We've sought counsel from some professionals. We had a contractor come in and take a look at things, and we've had some companies that came in and evaluated, well, really what we have and sort of what we need to stabilize in terms of moving forward. Now, we're adding stuff. We're revamping things, and that the requirement for those things, there's going to be a bit more than what our current setup can offer. So, for example, we ran into an issue with the electrical. Now, we're currently at max in terms of what we're drawing from our current setup, our breaker system. And so we've had a conversation which kind of pushed us back a little bit. We have to upgrade, in other words, the electrical systems in order to accommodate dealing with the other issues. And so the conversation that's going to be taking place on this Monday is going to be a conversation between myself and our church finance committee. And then we're going to be discussing at board meeting, well, what are we going to do to move forward? But the process is still ongoing. And I want to say thank you as well to those of you who have been donating to the building project. We are close to our goal, but we really need more to come in so that we can get things moving. So we're still on schedule. The goal is to be done with the building projects, and this would include the playground, the gymnasium, the kitchen, and I'm combining all of these. That does not mean that this will be happening at this time frame that I'm going to give you, but it should all be done by that time frame. So we're thinking that all these projects will be done by next summer. Now, we've been working really, really hard to get these things situated, and so Just like we talked about in our business meeting, the timeline, we're still on task here. We haven't slowed down one bit, and the Lord has been blessing our efforts so far. So we do solicit your prayers, and if the Lord is moving on your heart to support this building fund project, we really encourage you to give to our building fund. Now, we are stewards of the Lord's house. It's not our house. It's Jesus' house. I'm the pastor, but it's not even my house. It's his house. And so we want to do our very best to take care of the Lord's house. And I want to encourage you to continue to be praying for us. We can't do this by ourselves. It takes a team. It's a whole church community that's going to get us over the edge. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for church. Unfortunately, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, our live stream is going to be down for some time, but I look forward to it being back up. Please come and join us in the church building. I'd love to see you, shake your hand, give you a hug, wish you a happy Sabbath, and catch up with you. God bless you, and you have a wonderful Sabbath.